birthday, everybody, and welcome to Seriously, where we take cereals seriously. My name is Alex, and I eat and review hundreds of cereals a year in order to help you get the most out of your cereal experience. Today on Seriously, we're kicking off the holiday season with what could be a very straightforward review. We're going to look at a holiday variation on this, that, and the other thing cereal. Here it is. Honey Bunches of Oats Frosted Bunches. Now, I say holiday because these do have a winter color scheme and beautiful snowflakes on them, so though they're not specifically a Christmas flavor, they certainly fit in with all the other holiday cereals on store shelves. I really do love, too, how they have this hidden Yeti on the cover. You see that? There's an activity about him on the back. Here he is. He just beautifully blends in so winter mysteriously on the front. I think that's so cool. But I do have a problem here. When you look at the box and the description of the cereal, what you will find is that this name is a total lie. This cereal is called Frosted Bunches, but I've always understood the bunches to be the oat clusters. But if that's the case, those aren't the part that's frosted at all. It is the flakes that are frosted. So this should be called Honey Bunches of Oats Completely Unfrosted Bunches. But that's what they always are, unfrosted. So it should be called Honey Bunches of Oats Frosted Flakes, but that sounds like a mashup cereal, which is all the rage right now, but probably wasn't what they were going for. So they just decided to deceive us and go with this wrong title. Hopefully, I will be able to let that go and focus on trying to enjoy and give an accurate review of this cereal. But what do you think? I'd love for you to let me know in the comments if you've tried this cereal and what you thought. Or if you haven't tried it, let me know if you think you're going to pick it up. Because maybe you've got the same questions as me. Will the simple addition of frosted flakes bring anything new to this cereal? Or will it just taste like the regular stuff? Will this bring us the winter feels we need this time of year? And if Yetis are real, would they really like Honey Bunches of Oats? Or would they be more likely to enjoy meals like human flesh? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. Hey, if you made it this far, way to go. You've done your good deed of the day by being so kind to me. Would you do me one more favor? Would you like this video? That would really help me out. All right, I think I am ready. I have got my bowl. I've got my spoon. I've got my milk. And I've got the cereal of the hour, Frosted Bunches, which isn't true, but Honey Bunches of Oats, Frosted Bunches nonetheless. Let's crack these things open, see what's inside. Ooh, one of the clearest bags I've ever seen. Huh. Well. I was totally right. Look at this bunch. It's not frosted at all. Instead, the flakes part, the cornflakes part, is obviously the frosted bit here. That's totally fine. I get why they didn't call it the right thing, but I'm a little let down. They should have also put Frosted Bunches in here, but that may have been a frosted overload, which is no good for anybody. Well, let me see if I can grab both a Bunches and some flakes and give this a try. Let's try Honey Bunches of Oats Frosted Bunches. Oh, yum. That's good. You know what's interesting? Because the flakes are frosted, my brain gave so much more attention to them. Usually, when I eat Honey Bunches of Oats, I'm thinking about the bunches. But in this, my brain absolutely thought I was eating a bowl of Frosted Flakes that happened to have some bunches thrown in, which is a totally good thing. I love regular Frosted Flakes, but I am surprised that my brain was so tugged in that direction simply by virtue of being frosted. I don't know if I've ever had a Honey Bunches of Oats variation where the bunches were not front and center. You almost forget that they have flakes, although you know there's a bunch of stuff in here. But it's not just that there's a bunch of stuff. The bunches are usually supreme, where in this, I'm thinking about the flakes. That's fascinating. Let's put some milk on this and see what that does to it. All right, let us give a try to Honey Bunches of Oats Frosted Bunches in milk. It's inescapable. This is a variation on Frosted Flakes, a variation that happens to have bunches in it. It is not a Honey Bunches of Oats variation that happens to have an element of it that's frosted. That is fascinating how frosting the wrong part really turned the tide. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I don't know if that's what they expected. Certainly not what they're promoting on the box by the title. Let me give it another try. One fascinating thing is that the frosting on the flakes makes them a little thicker than usual, which means they're standing up better in the milk. They're staying crunchier. They're staying more formidable. That actually brings them up on balance with the bunches. So the texture is staying more consistent as I'm taking bite by bite from the milk. I really like that. Well, this is good for a limited edition treat, but it is very sweet. I'm glad that regular Honey Bunches of Oats are not usually this sugary tasting. This cereal is ripe for some sort of fruit addition. Cut some bananas up in this, put some raisins in it, give it some sort of natural feel to go along with it, because right now it is just very sweet. I'm going to take one last bite before I give my rating. Well, I can see why the Yeti likes this out in the frozen tundra, because it has plenty of sugar to keep him warm all winter long. And because of that, I am going to give Frosted Bunches a 3.0. It's very good. It's a fun little treat, but I would actually rate the normal versions of Honey Bunches of Oats. What is the normal version of Honey Bunches of Oats nowadays? Is there a plain Honey Bunches of Oats? Or is it just Honey Bunches of Oats, honey roasted, or with almonds? Is that the default Honey Bunches of Oats? Let me know in the comments what you think. It's certainly not this one, because this one is too sweet, but it's yummy in a special way. So if you've got time in your schedule this holiday season and want something very sweet that will remind you of a different cereal that you really like, or you're into Yetis, this one would be a fine choice. I think you'd really enjoy it. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked, we ate, we felt the holiday warmth all the way down in our Honey Bunches. And for now, it's enough. If you want to try today's cereal for yourself, I found mine at Walmart, but I think they're available at other retailers as well. Now listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.